I would actually
Which
go for Spanish team because they're in the same group, just to say. And also, I've seen a very spicy comment of Luis Enrique. Uh,
what did you say?
I was just scrolling and it just went off.
Okay.
I'll have to find it. I'll come back to that.
Um, I can try. Oh, okay. Yeah. Spain, right?
Yes, please.
What is it? Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, I have it. Luis Enrique said something. The most spicy thing you'll hear.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. What is that?
uh, he said, "This is my selection, and that of my stuff. We're not going to die of fear. I can guarantee it. There is no doubt you're going to see Spain will try to control the game, dominate, and produce more chances than our rival."
Hmm. Well,
That's very Luis Enrique. Uh,
I thought a little bit more spicier, but it's not
no,
like if you can, if
it's
it's
okay.
coming out of Luis Enrique, it's not that spicy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. De Gea, obviously out. What do you think of it? Like, is there debate or
No, there's no
like?
debate because Luis Enrique's team. There is no chance for a goalkeeper who cannot play with feet.
Yeah. David Raya from Brentford is there. Two English club teams goalkeeper.
Sanchez.
So
Yeah, I like
yeah,
Sanchez a lot.
yeah. So am I. I think it's the first time since Valdez, Pepe, from 2006-8 at that time. Pepe Valdez was playing. Oh no, Valdez
Well,
was
this was
in the
Barcelona.
Spanish.
Yeah,
Sorry.
but
Uh,
Pepe Reina was playing for
then
Liverpool, I believe.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But yeah, like two English
but that both
goalkeeper.
will be backup of Unai Simon, who will be the starter.
Yeah, Steven is like their starter for like. Well, that's my question. I saw Robert Sanchez for Brighton, and how he's playing so far. And look at his age, 24 only.
Not much different
He's
than Simon. And
yeah, but so far what I have seen, I have a little bit like weak point for uh, Robert Sanchez.
yeah,
But also Simon probably made a mistake, like a huge mistake in the last tire, probably in the Nations League, right? So far I remember uh, that game against Portugal or some other teams, if I correctly.
but yeah.
Yeah, but
Anyway, that's
anyways,
Luis and
Simon is going
he
to
he
play.
said Luis Enrique basically said that's my team, so
Yeah,
that's his team.
but compared to that, actually, there are only like one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight defenders only.
Well, eight is
Let's
standard
go to
actually.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, eight is standard. You have Jordi Alba of
Jordi Alba.
Barcelona,
Yeah. Oh,
Hugo Guillamon of Valencia, Cesar Azpilicueta of Chelsea, Dani Carvajal of Real Madrid, Eric Garcia of Barcelona, Jose Gaya of Valencia, of Aymeric Laporte of City, and Pau Torres of Villarreal. So pretty predictable. The only one probably you could argue is if Sergio Ramos could have been there.
I was going to say that. Do you think Eric Garcia is better than Sergio Ramos?
No, Sergio Ramos is way better.
Right now, even he is playing well.
Yeah,
For PSG, I was a little bit surprised,
I
but
think
also
it's
like his experience
continuously.
would have been actually like also he's a really good aerial threat.
Yeah,
Like
and he's a
if you
goal scoring threat from
yeah,
corners.
especially the set pieces. Spain doesn't have that much actually. Like only Espilicueta and Laporte probably.
Or maybe
Pau
Pau
Torres I have
Torres.
seen him scoring. Yeah, but other than that, like
But
they
they're
could have
not much
actually taken
aerial,
up.
really. That's the other part. So they've taken that into
Yeah,
discount.
Ramos, if like Eric Garcia for Ramos is like a huge improvement in a way if you think about set pieces, especially.
Let's
Like he scored so many last minute set pieces, and also like he's a World Cup winner. He, he won probably everything so far.
question is for the
He's
entire
not
cycle.
my team.
No. It's a process. It's a process.
Okay.
The process
Yeah, of
of
course.
whoever played for cycle of
Mhm.
Luis Enrique will be there. So the only one I see is a little bit of surprise is Gilliman because he's a
Yeah, so am I. Yeah.
backup defender. Otherwise, everyone else was really in the
But
mix.
who is going to play? Oh, yeah, Carvajal and Espilicueta. But Jordi Alba is going to play over Jose Gaya, right?
Or Gaia could play as well because I've seen some games with Gaia starting. So any of them
Okay,
is actually similar kind of player.
okay, okay. Let's move on to the
Midfield,
midfield,
a lot of
like best part
Barcelona,
of the Spanish team.
a lot of Barcelona team player you can see. Sergio Busquets, Gavi, Koke.
Is their
Uh,
captain so far?
Koke is the captain.
Okay, no.
Sergio Busquets,
Sergio Busquets.
right?
Yeah.
Marcos Llorente of Atletico de Madrid, Pedri of Barcelona, Rodri of Manchester City, Carlos Soler of PSG,
Oh
Dani
yeah.
Olmo of RB Leipzig. So pretty predictable. Is there any misses or surprises?
Mm, not really. Solar probably a little bit. Um,
He's a more box to
but
box.
yeah, but what I have seen, he was a substitute of Neymar in PSG right now, and he is playing right behind Mbappe and Messi,
Mhm.
and he actually scored one of those goals, and which I thought like scored by Messi. So not surprised that much
So
actually.
a lot of Liverpool fans are talking about Thiago Alcantara not being there. So uh,
I think it's because of the injury prone situations. You are not sure even like he so far I remember he even got injured in the training ground. So
yeah, yeah. Uh, uh,
we need to play. Probably is a little bit surprised to see Busquets, but he's their heart of the team and kept their captain so far.
yeah.
So, but Busquets is not that problem actually because Rodri is like completely the carbon copy of Busquets and like prime Busquets probably.
Actually, I saw another comment of Luis Enrique. He said as long as his team will be played out and he's the manager,
Mm.
next 1,000 years he can write down his first team member is Sergio Busquets. He's going to start, and you can't do anything about it. That's what he said to the. Uh,
But in the difficult game, probably
yeah, I understand.
against
That's Luis
Germany,
Enrique against journalists. So
he
obvious.
can be outplayed by like this faster German midfield.
Or Japan team, they can surprise them.
Oh yeah, Japan. Well, Japan won't go through the mid. They will go through the wings. But you will need the defensive midfielder to be, like to press those
Helping out.
players.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
Can we
uh,
move into the
it will
forward
be it will
lines?
be. Uh, Let me add a little bit.
Sure.
It will be most likely the Barcelona trio in the midfield.
Busquets, Gavi, and Pedri.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit
So
of
far, what I have seen,
Koke
and
and Dani Olmo.
at the end, yeah, at the end, probably like if they are ahead, like Koke will be there, and uh, Olmo will come as a diamond if they want to change the shape and put Morata in the mixed. Let's see. See the forward list.
Yeah. Marco Asensio of Real Madrid, Ansu Fati of Barcelona, Alvaro Morata of Atletico de Madrid, Jeremy Pino of Villarreal, very, very interesting player. Ferran Torres of Barcelona, Nico Williams of Athletic Bilbao, his brother is not there, but he's there. Pablo Sarabia of Paris Saint-Germain. So pretty predictable. No Borja Iglesias of
Uh, that's what I was going to say. But maybe for Asensio, Borja Iglesias for Asensio, maybe, but completely different players and different
Is more of
profile,
a number nine.
and
Yeah. So you're
yeah, and
totally
they
depending
are
on
going to,
Morata and Torres, Ferran Torres.
yeah, yeah, but that is the thing. But which one is the Spain's best trio, or like they are going to play like 4-3-3, right?
I,
So
yeah. Obviously Morata has to start in the middle. On the
yeah,
one side, it has to be
he's going to start like for what Enrique said. Nobody can change his mind, and Morata is one of this guy.
yeah.
You know,
The other players could be I can see Sarabia and the
Torres.
on side it could be Ferran Torres.
Yeah. What about Fatih?
He may be coming out of bench or something like that, but
First substitute.
or something like that, or it could be Nico Williams too because he's really pacey.
Yeah.
And Jeremy Pino, that's I say that he's very interesting because this guy can run down any defense and has a lot of. I mean,
It's a good include actually. Like so far what I have seen, and Asensio is not in form, but for some reason Asensio and Torres gets a wild card entry in the in Enrique teams.
yeah, it's again
You know,
that's
you made this term, mentioned this term, Suso.
Suso of
Yeah.
French here. Yes,
Yeah.
but again,
So
I would not dare to my football knowledge to Mr. Luis Enrique. He's way more um, and he understands football way more than I could ever be.
yeah, but from the left, uh, don't you think a little bit?
From the
How can
left,
I say? Wing, winger.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Probably Asensio or Pino or
Asensio is left-footed.
sorry
He's like
on the
more
other
like
side.
right-footed.
On the other side is yeah, it could be Fatih, it could be Ferran Torres, or even
Yeah.
Dani Olmo can play
For
there.
some reason, Torres actually, how can I say, gets more what I mentioned a little bit ago, like more entries than other players, and
Yeah, same
also
as
Morata.
Eric Garcia.
Yeah, for some reason.
Yeah.
So let's see. But where do you rank them? Like for their potential, how can I say, rivals? Obviously, Germany,
On the group,
Japan. They're really there. Yeah, in the group
I
and
think
outside if they
Spain
make it for.
should be going out on the knockout stage, and I think they're if it's up to them, and if
Yeah,
somehow Morata finds magic, I don't know, I don't trust this guy, but if
yeah.
he does, then they can actually go semifinal.
Mm, do you do you see them topping Brazil or Portugal in the process?
Uh, Look, both of those teams are not easy to play for Spain. Not an easy team to play. They will dominate and everything, and they
Yeah,
can have possession, but it's not easy for them to beat Brazil or Portugal. But again, Portugal, you never know what kind of team you see, and Brazil is dangerous. Brazil has more potency in their attack. So,
yeah.
I'd say Spain has less chance if they face Brazil or even Portugal.
They are going to be very because they are on that side.
Or unless they don't
If they make it.
humiliate themselves against Japan.
Yeah, true. Well, there is a chance, like if you're playing with Eric Garcia, and Eric Garcia has some bad days sometimes.
I think
So
a lot of people are not talking about Japan, especially
yeah.
after the way they've lost against Belgium. Not much. Like last World Cup, the knockout
No,
game.
they
That game was
yeah,
I thought Japan was winning the way
but
they're playing.
that is a different team. Like now, right now,
It's
there
even
are so
more,
many more players.
even
Yeah,
more
uh,
players.
yeah, there are like I don't know, like 7, 8 players are playing in German Bundesliga.
There are
Um,
15 players in top European league.
yeah, and Tomiyasu, unbelievable form for Arsenal. Um, what is this guy? Kim in
No, Kim is
Napoli.
Korean,
Oh,
right?
Kim is sorry, Korea. Sorry. That's my mistake. But yeah, who's the other guy?
You have Frankfurt Kamada, right?
Kamada. Yeah.
Also,
So
there are other players. I mean, obviously, I'm not talking about, but as a team, they're very very good. As a team, very
yeah,
good.
also like really fast. Like really really fast.
Yeah, very uncomfortable for the teams like Germany and Spain.
Yeah.